everybody. This is Rich with RB Outdoors. I am on top of Sugarloaf Lookout, braving the wind, cold, snow. But man, what a view! What a view! You're probably wondering why we're so bundled up in these extreme conditions here on Sugarloaf Mountain above Leavenworth, Washington. But here at RB Outdoors, we go to no expense to bring you the most exotic, beautiful, crazy footage that we can get. And always at the end of any adventure, whether it's just a couple hours or an entire weekend, we always have a great meal at the end of our story. And today, Brenda's going to be fixing her world famous cast iron camp nachos. We just kind of have to get out of this wind and get into protection and build a nice fire. So that is coming up next. Be sure not to miss that. And this beautiful footage up here. We got some storms coming in at the end of the week, and we think this is going to be the last time we can physically drive and not take a snowmobile to get to this area.
Hello and welcome to RB Outdoors and the Tundra Tailgate Kitchen. I'm Brenda, and today we're going to be cooking cast iron camp nachos, my personal favorite and world famous, if I do say so myself. And we're going to be using just some basic ingredients. I'm excited to show this to you. Let's get cooking. Okay, so who doesn't love nachos? I mean, it's just the classic snacking food. But you don't think about having nachos when you're out camping. But here you are, scenario number one. You've been sitting around the fire, you've had dinner earlier, you've had a couple of glasses of whiskey or your favorite beverage, and enjoying family and friends around the fire. 10, 11 o'clock at night rolls around and people get snackish. So what do you want to do? Just pull out some chips and salsa? It's great, but how about making some nachos? So that's what we've decided to show you how to do today. I'm excited about it because I love nachos. So I love the ability to have them out when we're camping and sharing it with all of you. So I've got some few basic ingredients here. We've got our burger that we've pre-cooked. I actually just heated it up again in the skillet just to get it warm again before we put it on top of the nachos. And then we've got our tomatoes, onion, cheese. We're going to use some pico de gallo salsa on top of it all. And do your layers. So these are some basic ingredients. This is what we're doing today, but by all means, tailor it to what your requirements are, what your taste buds are telling you. We're using turkey taco meat today. We pre-did this at home and brought it out here, and then we just reheated it in the skillet. So that's our basis for it. But first you have to have the best chip for the job. And we like the Juanita's tortilla chips. I don't really know what it is about them other than they're gluten-free, which is important to us. But they just have great flavor. They hold up in the elements. So Juanita's tortilla chips or any tortilla chip. We've got the cheese on here. We've got onions. And we've got the pico de gallo. Certainly, we will be topping it off with the cilantro and our tomatoes. We just took a couple of Roma tomatoes and diced it up. And so that's what we'll be using to top it along with the cilantro. And use potatoes left over from breakfast or from dinner the night before or from dinner that night. And cut them up and put it in, and it just adds another layer of flavor to it. So this is what we're doing right now, and we'll start layering and show you the process as we go along. I said earlier, we have pre-cooked this meat, and then we just reheated it so that it's not cold. None of it is cold, because we're just going to be melting the cheese, basically, and congealing it all together, making it all yummy. So the key important factor to this is doing all the prep at home. Like I said, this we did at home. It's ready to go. We also shredded the cheese at home. We diced up the onions. You can pre-do the tomatoes. I don't really recommend it because they tend to not stay very well that way unless you've got a really good container to put them in. But when you're in a cooler, things tend to get a little bit funky. So that's not hard to cut. I would just recommend doing that at camp, whatever you choose to do. So there's this, and then I've got my extra onions right here. You can see I'm just using a zippy bag to do this, so easy. I am just going to put an extra layer of cheese because I love cheese. And there. Okay, so we've got our nachos ready to go. It's a hot skillet, so I am using my glove to move this. We got the barbecue turned on and all heated up, and we basically just slide it in, just like you would an oven, and shut the lid. Keep an eye on it because you don't want to overdo anything, but this will just take about 10 minutes or so, and we'll have awesome nachos. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Okay, here's the moment we've been waiting for. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Ooey gooey nachos. Yum! Just gonna top this with our tomato. A little bit of cilantro. Hot sauce would be good. We've got this pico de gallo here that we can use to dip. Looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm excited about this, and I am starving, so I'm going to dig into this real quick here. Thanks for watching, everybody. This edition of Tundra Tailgate Kitchen Cooking, and I'm Brenda. I've enjoyed being here today with you, and if you like this video, click the like button, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot to Rich and I, and thanks for being here. I'm eating. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Ha. Cheers.